Good evening, good afternoon, I must say. A quick jump on. I'm going to do a longer YouTube later. So I'm just going to quickly jump in and talk about light language, stargates, creative visualization. So creative visualization is basically when you step into visualizing. Many years ago, I found this book called Creative Visualization by Andrew Weil, and it's very simple, very powerful. So in my next video, I'm actually going to share some of how they did it in 1963. This is how old this book is and how far we basically come to. This is a first edition book. It came out in 1958, sorry. So it's quite interesting. So for me is reading an old book and looking where we are now is how creative we can become and creative we actually are. So I always had a vision to do an oracle deck and then I will write a book. So my visual of my oracle deck has come forth, obviously. So I visualized and created it. And then all of a sudden, I upgraded. I started channeling more and trusted that what channeling actually came through to me, basically, like galactic channeling. I talk about all different kind of subjects just because they're interesting. Like if it doesn't resonate, that's cool too, because everyone is different. So I don't expect everyone to resonate with what I talk about, but that's okay. But light language, I learned quite a long time ago. I think it was in my 20s, actually. I didn't know at the time what it really was, but it was coming out. So to me, when I channel, I start off with light language. When I want messages from the Pleiadians, like I sit in quiet town and really ground myself to Mother Earth and to the central sun, and I start channeling basically. And I like doing it more in my private time than on live. So over the years, as life carried on, I had visualizations of where I would like to be in the future, what I would like to do. So my passion's always been doing readings, helping others to find their heart space and for others to become into their heart space. I think becoming into your self-worth is the most honourable gift one can give to themselves, is after all the battles and wars that you go through as an emotional being, is in coming to that space where you're not in fear, where you trust your journey and where you're going. I think that's very important. And I believe I take my hat on for everyone that does it. I get laughed at a lot because I believe in star beings. I draw them, I connect with them. But, that's my journey. And if people can't relate to that, I'm okay with that as well. So I love doing readings, looking at new cards. I collect tarot cards and oracle decks that resonate with me. I've got many of them, and I just love the artwork and what people put in, the energy. Some I don't resonate with, and the ones I do, I use quite a lot and do readings with. And it takes a lot of courage for people to write books and putting themselves out there, and like you're doing YouTube channels and putting themselves out there, because it is like giving of yourself, basically, and there's so many people that like to condemn people doing this, but that's their journey, not mine. My journey is I'll bring you loving information. And the moment with the energy, I'm going to talk about a bit of the energy in a moment, is the energy is very strong. We just finished the full moon. So here in Australia, we had our winter solstice. I actually went to a solstice moon activation last night. It was really fun. It was beautiful. There were some really lovely people there. So I'm very grateful and honoured to have that experience. and I'm glad I got invited. So it was a nice journey and a beautiful fire, and we put pine cones in the fire with their intentions. So having good intention coming from your heart is the most important thing in life. Is when you put intentions out there, do it with no fear or attachment to it. Open your heart up and ask for the attention. I like asking for attention. First of all, flow with life, and life will flow with you. Putting attention in of, like, my biggest intention is always to bring calmness and peace to our planet. And I prefer doing that is because once I know the intentions out there, it's coming forth. And because I do soul unhooking and agenda unhooking, I actually do quite a quiet work behind the scenes on unhooking really big agendas on this earth plane, which I would like to teach to other people if they're interested. So as this channel grows, I will put more work out there as people attune and balance themselves more and not fearing, have not the fear in it. You know, we have enough. We are enough. We're the most awesome souls there is. We are just beautiful human beings on this journey. And with that said, there's also unbalanced humans, or some are clones, some are whatever they are. Is, you know, everything's balanced. The light will win. The light has won, and the journey will change. And all it is now is coming forward to us. So we have to trust and believe. So I'm going to do a little bit of my cards today. So I'm just going to put them all out. There we go. I'm going to shovel them to see what message we need. Sorry about that. It chucked everywhere. Okay. So my oracle deck, I've decided I will publish this year. I am in a moment putting them on cups. So it is very important that, because then you can drink the energy, because they have a lot of energy in them, light language, the soul essence of a lot of light language and stuff like that. So I'm going to shovel it, and then what does the universe and creative visualization need to know? What is that solution at the moment? So I'm going to just shovel them once more. These took me nearly 3 years to create, so I'm quite proud of myself that I actually done that. So we're in do you know how I always talk about Earth is there's something over it? So the Matrix. So I pulled the Matrix card. So it's like there's the new energy coming through it. There's the vortex opening, and it's shifting into gold colors, you know, like the central sun energy, and it's got a lot of number 8s with it. So infinity, basically with this it's the infinity of moving forward. Orange is a very beautiful color to have in a moment. So yes, and number 8 has lots of 8s in it. So there's big changes coming this year. The second card I pulled is a road ahead, right? What journey are you going to take? What vortex are you in? Light has light language. What vortex, what road would you like to take? Are you going to balance yourself out? Are you going to self-love? You're going to go back into the balance of who you are. You're going to accept that there are changes. You're going to accept that there is a better world happening. So, and it is up to you to decide that, and protect your energy. And I always believe in this is very strong in the moment, because there's so many energies, shadow energies and other energies coming out, and believe me, when they come out, they come out. You can see them sometimes. So I believe that it is a beautiful time to really put energy around your protection, however you want to do protection. But how beautiful is it that this is actually a card of protection? I put it on some of my cups actually for people that really need it. And it's just beautiful to accept that we are protected and protect your energy. Don't let people vampire of your energy, because it's too hard to let people always run in. This is Archangel Metatron's energy coming through. So he is actually doing a lot of work for Earthlings in the moment, and he's putting a lot of energy out. And I find it quite beautiful. So, yeah. Metatron is, to me, is such a beautiful energy that teaches us to be grounded as well. Comes out very blunt with messages, very healing also. So this is a card. So the next card is about people leaving the earth plane, people going to the light, and visiting other realms. So basically you go through this tunnel, right? So I've lost a couple people this year, obviously. So this reminds me of like, and then the soul essence goes up back into the soul essence. We do have different dimensions, obviously, but everything is really about healing your heart. You know, even when we pass over, is, you know, sometimes our energy was so depleted, our soul goes into a healing room. Some might call med beds, some, you know, you can call them, but they heal. Your soul gets re-energized, basically, right? This is the other card that goes with this, about the matrix and the pyramid energy. There's a lot of energy reactivating on Earth in the moment, and it is really beautiful. So you basically need to raise your energy and vibrations, and the best way to do that, if you know anyone that does sound therapy or meditations with sounds, is I run a group here on Monday. We always raise our vibrations, and I teach them to hold the frequency as well. So it is actually really, really lovely, beautiful energy to do things with. So learn to meditate. It's the best way to, as you know, you travel and you see things, and it takes a little bit of time to learn if you're pretty new at it. But once you get it, it's amazing. So yeah. So, all right, the next card we're pulling is the Door of Destiny. Where's your destiny lie? What destiny do you have? What do you want in the future? Where do you want to go? Where do you want energy to flow? And this is all light language, okay? And then creating your own destiny, manifesting. And then because we have the Stargate open here as well, which is bringing energy down as well, is so basically when Stargate's open, there's a lot of, if you're really visual and want to see the spaceships, they are out there, and we can actually connect to that kind of energy if you choose to. Not everyone wants to do that, but you can choose to. So it is beautiful. And here, the creation of the new is we're running up to the destiny, opening the book of destiny. And the energy, it's about changing our energy frequency, right? Rise up. And then this is the Doctor Who books, I call it, right? But it's like an elevator to the different dimensions, basically, where you want to travel, where do you want to go, what does your future hold? You know, are you in the now? Are you in the past? or the future. So you can time travel in this. I made it as a tool so people actually time travel. We all time travel one way or the other. And it's a beautiful time machine, basically, because everyone can relate to Doctor Who. And then, you can revisit everything in your past, and then you can enter the future. So it has future written on it. And then here is, your spirit is calling, like the silver strand, your spirit, your soul is calling you to the universal energy now. And that's what this card is about, frequency, energy, allowing the energy come in, open your crown chakra, balancing your chakras. So I'll pull two more, and then now we have a beautiful card to speak your truth here, okay? And the truth is very important, and you've got protection, because a lot of the truth has been bent so long, and of course we've got infinity again, right? And all the energy that's coming down and connecting, so you can absorb the energy. How beautiful. And also is aligning with the central sun energy, So the next one was speak your truth again, which I find quite amazing. Okay, now the journey into healing the mid-dead. So all you need to do is basically visualize that you are meditating, and you are asking your soul to align into a med bed and align to recharge your energy and travel your soul into the med bed, lay in it, and really allow the energy to flow over you. And it's best done in meditation. And what's really lovely, if you play some frequency music behind or on a channel, or you have CD, however you would like to do it, is this focus on that you're going to lay on a beautiful crystal bed with heaps of crystals on it, and it's a med bed, and it's recharging all your energies. And then your mindset has to allow yourself to flow with life, and life, be in that flow of receiving energy. If you do not believe, you cannot be healed. You cannot be healed. If you believe you're a victim, that's what you are. No one can take the victimhood away from you. You need to change your thoughts about the victimhood. That goes back into creative visualization. Visualize that you have so much love around you, that you're loved, that you're in the energy of Christ energy, is love, God's energy, the universal energy, and that you are enough. I always say we are enough on this beautiful journey. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay, so let me see what we can, and that's my last card. And it is, hang on, that one's a bit. So it's basically rebirthing it's half cut off. It's all right. I'll use it anyway. So we're rebirthing our energy. We're rebirthing our spirit animals. So they're help to us right now at this time. We're unleashing the ancient energy, which is on the corner there, right? So you have this beautiful vortex that's open, and a spirit animal coming out, and is to ask for help and ask the spirit animal to guide you and help you. And the lucky last is my Pleiadean Stargate, which has the 7 sisters, the Pleiadean Stargate to enter. And it's like, if you ever want to activate as well, is you can travel through Stargates and activation. You can ask the Pleiadians for help, that, they're willing to help us. So, and they have very, very many healing modules, which lots of us are remembering and honouring. To do this artwork, I feel so blessed that I had a chance to do this, and the patience, and I just went with what came through, and not to impress or follow anyone else. I did what I saw and what was I guided to draw, spirits, stargates, and things like that. So it is going to be a beautiful, beautiful moving forward. But as I always say, everything takes time. Creative visualization takes time. It's where you're at the moment. So don't be so hard on yourself. Just go gentle on yourself. So I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you. I will do a longer video next time and explain a lot of the other things that are going on. And thank you for watching, and you have a lovely, lovely afternoon. Bye-bye. See you next time.